Hello everyone, Coursera Art on Connection. Today I will show you how I usually draw. I am creating a new canvas. Usually I set parameters 4000 by 4000 pixels. Then I create a new layer. As usual, I create the background on the first layer. I like it better this way. Now, let's talk about brushes. In this drawing, I use 3 brushes. The first brush is a standard Sai brush. The second brush has a paper texture. The third brush has a texture of fabric. I really like texture brushes. I actually have more texture brushes, but these are my favorites. And now I'm starting to draw a sketch. I'm using standard Sai brush. I set the mixing parameters to 50%. Choose red color. I start drawing the head and the body. At first, I wanted to draw a girl who would stand hearing on something, but I didn't like this idea, and I drew it. I added a second hand, second hand, um, other arm, and draw a flower. Then I started drawing the headscarf. I'm clarifying the details. Then I draw the face, outline, the eyes and eyebrows. I go to the first layer and draw the background. Why I am doing this? With the background, it is easy to paint over the margin, and you can also see a combination of colors. Sometimes it is more difficult to do this on a white background. I am moving on the painting of the drawing. At this stage, my goal is to fill all parts of the drawing with color. I don't use a reference for the drawing, it's from my imagination. So, it is difficult for me to immediately imagine the colors. I like this color combination, but if I didn't like it, I would repaint them. It is very important to paint over parts of the drawing on different layers, else everything will get mixed up. Here I work in a technique without lines, but sometimes I use a line contour. Then I apply light and shadows on each part of the drawing. I add blush on face and shadows and lights on cloth. Digital drawing differs from traditional drawing. As I said earlier, there are layers in digital drawing. It is very comfortable. Then I first switched to digital drawing. It was difficult for me to get used to it. But now I'm used to it and it's very easy for me to use layers. I'm so used to, then I draw something traditionally my brain thinks, where are the layers? But in traditional drawing, we all draw on the same layer. Oh, let's go back to what's happened on the screen. Here, I finished drawing the face. I turn to draw a headscarf. I use brush with the fabric effect. I like this brush. With its help, the mixing of color is smooth. It also has a nice texture. It remains to highlight the places there will be a shadow. To do this, I take a dark green color and outline the shadows. And then I take blue and make them dark. I try to take different tone of the same color to draw shadows. Sometimes I take a different color. How will I use this in the shadows of the jacket? I think this way the drawing looks more alive. If you use the same colors, just darken. The drawing will seem faded. For example, in life, when we look at an object, we see many shades of different colors. The same things happens with lights area. I apply shadows and light in two stages. At the first stage, I use similar shades of the main color. For light, I use warmer color tone. I think this makes my drawing more colorful. Here it remains for me to finish with the jacket and start drawing a flower. It's a sunflower. I love them. They look like sun. In general, there are many flowers similar to the sun. For example, dandelion. Hmm, I wonder why the sunflower was named after the sun. Well, I'm off topic as usual. I turn to the Make Beautiful button. This is a joke. There is no such button. I create a new layer and set the shadow overlay mode. I choose the purple color. This is just the second stage of applying the shadow. I take a brush and apply shadows on face, hand, and straighten shadows on clothes and flower. By the way, I spied the idea of making shadows purple from the anime, but only from there. Same artists do it too. Next, I also create a new layer and I put the light on the shine mode. I use it to highlight same areas of the drawing and add highlights on eye. I use yellow, sometimes white, but it needs to be taken into account from the lightning. I sync the drawing and done. I hope this video was useful. Please like, share and subscribe to my channel. Bye bye!